Another test subject. Fry!
By royal decree!
I got careless. Picked the wrong...
Odds revealed by...
Have a little taste! Should replace my... Have a little taste! I got you.
La la la.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Needlessly distracted. I can fall in the water.
Tra-la-la. Life goes on. These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy.
I keep getting sidetracked.
Let's move. Shouldn't get close. Yeah. Have a look at this. Stay right there. Send this quickly. You need to hurry up. This is order. Solidified.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It was an accident.
That's roast and fry. Let's end this quickly. Is not well done. Stabilize. I will have order. I slipped up. You need to hurry up. This was well done. Yes. This is it. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Roast and fry. Stabilize. You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Roast and fry.
Faster? Okay, faster.
This was well rise. Solidify.
Faster?
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
By royal decree.
You need to hurry up.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
This was well done. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. This is more than done. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. Unfortunate fault.
Wherever. Oh, I need those. Yeah, just leave them. There it is.
Odds revealed by...
It's getting colder and colder. Rosario, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
A nun. Whatever.
Woo!
Guy. find those elemental footsteps. Keep going this way. Unlock the waypoint first. Don't be distracted by treasure. Oh, is that a big intro? Yeah. I'll kill you later. Ah, another one.
One after another. By royal decree.
Throw the fire. At least it's not warping all over the place. It's annoying. So I don't have to. There they are. For this heat sealing. Take me to your home.
La la la.
Very nice. I'm finally getting some decent fodder from my artifacts.
La la la.
I'm missing them. These guys.
La
myself on fire a little bit. I think I heard a baby.
La la la.
Oh my god. Found him.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilichurls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Well, that was easy.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilichurls unfinished.
What's up with sketching hilichurls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilichurls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina.
Hey, I'm glad you're excited to see me. You woke up in a good mood?
We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another... Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa, whoa. You want to start start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
La la la. La la la.
By royal decree.
La la la. Woo.
That's the first time I've done this.
La la la.
Why can't I interact with it? No map pins left. What? Well, that's dumb. Alright, Archer, you gonna watch Grandpa play? Okay, no fussing. That was not fussing.
Dumpty Dumpty Dump! On, Brittany!
Storming. One more to see. Oh. Let's light these up.
Life goes on.
You see any more, Archer? More. Lanterns to light. Is that a treasure? Oh, I want to get wet though.
La la la.
Let's warm up. Jump over to the other side. Oop. That was not a good jump.
La la la.
I guess it won't matter. What back? Yeah. I feel like I've been here before and with these already. They went out.
La la la.
not warm. Is that shielding me? No. What's the point?
La la la.
Excuse me. Sorry, buddy. I had to sneeze. He's alright. He's heard a sneeze before.
Understood.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded.
Oh, I heard that. Alright, I gotta go upstairs.
Da da da.
Back up. Lame. Probably would have led me to that thing. Again? That's the second time.
Never something willingly on the banner again.
In a row, or?
Yeah.
What? That shouldn't even happen.
Like, never gonna get a character on.
When did you get Jean and Diluc? Was it on the normal one? No, that's what I'm asking. So Jean and Diluc you got from the other seasonal banners, or whatever you call them, which is wild. What did you get? I mean, they are good. Oh. I mean, probably is. But it's a 5-star sword. Right. Right. Oh, come on. I need to place the... Oh, there we are.
La la la.
So, what is this attack? What is this attack? Or skill, I guess I should say. What does it level up? Right. But I'm saying, is it an attack percentage up, or is it physical? More than one? No. I'm talking about this. Its base attack is 347, then it's an attack value 45%. What goes up when you level it up? Okay. I didn't fight it, I saw it. And it attacked me and I went by it.
Jumpy, jumpy,
I haven't found it yet.
What I ran into, so with Ice really true in the Stairguy, one thing happened. Official dice attack I didn't see coming. I didn't know what it was doing. Like the rune guard now, this one it'll shoot a laser. It's just in one spot.
Yeah.
So technically,
You can dodge it.
Avoid if you know it's coming, but I didn't. And I just popped in like.
Oops, dead. Nice.
I got hit by something and it's like left bombs or something. So I was just like, boom, 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 boom.
Huh.
Like, I was being bounced across these little like ice orbs which are like bombs or something.
I finally switched. Oh, what am I doing? Switched to King Long so I could find these things. Don't even notice them when I walk by now. Yeah. So it stops it from going up. But then the next thing you attack, it does a fire burst or whatever. Yeah, and so some of those things have like crystallized ice on them, and you hit them with that, and that's what melts it. Yeah. So you gotta have this thing circling you. This is my next attack. Oh, it disappeared. Man, I have not done any
I
fighting.
just gave up and figured the story would tell me.
Boo. Alright, find
I
another
do
one.
with every element and every
Right. Oh, I shouldn't have came back down.
I just feel like
Yeah, I agree with that. I shouldn't need to just light some sticks on fire. I mean, she's just throwing bombs. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, but certain characters should be special because they're literally lighting everything on fire.
literally I'm trying to
I know, right?
definitely the first shot like fun by
At the moment.
Literally more
Okay. Ah.
Really hurt!
On, reveal thyself!
Okay, thanks for going behind me yet again. Fighting you off now. It's like, heaven forbid they go to the other side and level. Heal me. Okay, now next time I'll just do this. Just got two burning around the hip points. Guess I should have been trying to do more reaction.
Frostbite.
Odds reveal.
Frozen. Splash frozen.
Don't waste my time. Oh, goodness gracious.
Roasted fry.
Life goes on.
This one's well done.
Opening box for the tricks.
You need to hurry up.
Odds reveal thyself.
Roasted.
Don't waste
fry.
it.
This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
Odds reveal thyself.
This one's well done. Roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fry. This one's well done. Roasted fry.
Give up. Your life is mine.
This one's well done.
Odds reveal.
You need to hurry up.
Bastard.
Ew.
Give up.
Roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
By royal decree.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry. An unfortunate fault.
That electro damage should at least lower shield faster. Imagine me not wanting a water character here. Because of this stuff.
Frozen. Frostbite. Freshness preserved.
Give up.
Get up.
Disgusting.
I'm disgusting. Is there something I could light on fire here? Oh, why'd you turn away? get these guys? Yeah. Well. Alright, I guess I've done enough on this side. I keep going around in circles. Cold butt. Look at the giant helitro. Stomach. Fine, let's go kill it. One up.
Reveal thyself!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. By royal decree. Don't waste my time. Submit.
That wasn't so bad. It didn't even give me anything good. Nothing. Boo. ledges. Okay. It's alright, it's going in his mouth. Hey.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey! How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Life goes on.
Iowa. More.
By royal decree.
Sheesh.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Wrong way. I killed someone on the other side.
Da, da, da.
Question is, what happens? Ah, why didn't it let me activate it last time? Gave me the crimson egg. I need to do
Sure.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. this one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Gimme.
Da da da.
You never get attacked,
La la la.
Bye.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Ah, damn.
I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you... I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points.
Sweet.
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
sneeze, Archer. I doubt it. Oh, is that it? Use.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyro-regisvine, or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough? To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit! Mr. Albedo, say something!
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to... prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Willpower.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. That does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Wait, what did I just make? I think that's it. It's the same thing. What? Dose.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiments. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Uh-oh. We got a baby. Where's his binky? I know. Is that gross? Where's the binky? Okay. Let's try this for a minute. I know, it's not as fun. Oh, it's coming. Oh, okay. Settle down, it's coming. No worries. It's coming, buddy. Yeah, watch TV for a second.
Bombs, so heavy.
How about that? Oh, settle down. At least it's the one I got surgery on. Kicking my bad leg. What did I ever do to you?
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it. Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Seriously, why are you standing up in the cold?
Goodness. You managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Why is it having stunning and cold? Alright. Time to kill the guard.
Life goes on.
La la la.
By royal decree.
It was an accident.
Quake! Order guide! Stabilize!
Odds reveal.
Nature guide you.
Kill it quick. There we go. Force fire. Nice. Silver. Uh-oh. Doesn't look good. The last campsite looks a lot better than that. Give me that meat. Saved him, then killed him.
La la la.
I guess I shouldn't just stand there looking at my phone while I breathe. Hey, there you are.
La la la.
Oh.
La la la.
I guess I should just scale the mountain. Might take a minute. Rest up. Looks like I'm going the wrong way. What is going on here?
to jump? From up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research. Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilly trails? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like sketches?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Quest complete.
Totoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy.
No, maybe it's fine.
Jay's always home before me. I can pick up the baby every day. Except when I drop them off, it's not my fault you're not awake.
That's when I'm gonna pull up.
I have to stay till 5. It's part of my job. If they don't send me home, and I'm the only one there, I have to stay till the phones get turned off. Can't just leave. But there were other people there. They sent everyone home.
Dude, it's free. You can at least try it.
The other go home. It was literally just me and there today.
You show up from another world. Like you and your brother or sister, depends on which twin you pick, is who you play. Oh man, I ran out of money already. I mean, you can pay for things in the game. So this is a banner that changes. This is, oops. This is the one that's always there. Wishes are a way for pulling characters. And all characters are either 4 or 5 star. So the 5-star ones are the rare ones. So this is a new banner, and that guy I've been talking to is a new character, and he's a 5-star character. The other 3 you can get are 4-star characters, and I have all of those ones.
Osmanthus wine tastes Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
There we go.
But where are those who share
so he's
the
a
memory?
5-star. You can co-op with anybody, PC or PlayStation 4. You just can't co-op with people on the phone. So whatever you prefer. So this is a 5-star I got, 5-star, 5-star. This is the main character, but I kind of stopped leveling him up. And this is another 5-star I just got today, which was kind of a surprise. I was just so they just did a new patch literally yesterday, and the place I'm at right now is brand new, so I've just started playing it for the first time today. But as part of the new patch,
same as I remember.
all the way out.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
This is new, the Ascension Materials preview, but that reward at the bottom that has a check on it, that's actually what you get for the wishes. So that's new. So for each character that you level up to, it's like 20, that would be 50, 70, you do Ascensions, you'll get another one of those. So with all the characters I had,
but where are those who...
I ended up getting like 34 of them today. I still have 5 left. You can see on the top right. So you can either do 10 at a time or 1 at a time. So I just did them 10 at a time. Oh, I was just saying that it doesn't matter which one you get. It's cross-platform.
Poor guy.
So I play with people who have the PC all the time. So it doesn't matter which one. Depends on what you like better. The people on PC seem to load faster. They got a better... I'm sure they have better PCs, but regardless. Not that it's a big deal if you wait around.
Share the memory.
Oh, actually. Let me see here. Yeah. I mean, you can get it for both. It's free. It's really not a big deal. You'll just have different accounts. No, not that one. Alright, did you catch any of what I was saying about summoning or wishing? Sweet, no more freezing. That's a new mechanic.
Everybody. Like, I help the front desk, I help the float, I help the medicine girl, like, I help everybody. Even when I'm not asked, so.
Okay. So what I was saying is this is how you summon characters. You wish for them. You can see it on the bottom. You can either do 1 or 2, or 10 I should say. Yeah, it's not that hard. The biggest issue I had is there's like a million little named things that you can get. Like this is the only place where you can buy stuff. So this is like something, those Primo Gems where it says 90, those looking things, that's basically what you can trade in for the wishes. So this is, the pink one is the one you do on the banner that changes, and this is the one you do on the standard banner that's always there. Usually I just get these. There are a ton. And what I don't get is why they have to have so many different, like when you do the wishes, when you don't get a character, and sometimes if you get more than, like if you get a character that you've already got, on the top you can see I have 788 of one of these things. I think that's the Star Glitter, so I can exchange it for, oh no, the one in the middle, 16, is the Star Glitter. That's the harder one to get. You'll kind of get a bunch of these, the Star Dust, and you can trade it in for some stuff you need. And like every month you can trade it in, depending on how many you have, for like 5 of each of these wishes. But it's not that terribly difficult once you get into it. I don't worry about this stuff until I actually need it. Yeah, those ones are harder to get because you only get them when you get a 4-star item on a pull. Like, I don't care, I'll do one real quick. So I'll do one wish. It comes like this. So that's just a normal, doesn't really matter. They're pretty much average items. 3 stars something. Extra 15 Masterless Stardust. So if I got a 4-star, either weapon or character, I would get 2 of those other ones. So you don't get them very often. But I will show you this since you're here. Where's the details?
Perfect. I know. That's how everyone does it.
Okay, so you can't see it, I guess. I'll just read it to you. So there's basically percentage rates. And so the base probability of winning a 5-star character is 0.6%. So 0.6%. It's not very high, right? But they have pity rates. So every 90 attempts, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star character or weapon. And it's the same thing. And it's the same thing with the 4-star. You're guaranteed to get a 4-star something every 10. So you always get something. And people have gone crazy. This is actually a really popular game, so people have kind of gone crazy with some of that. And some dude did I guess it's a simulation of like literally like 1 billion wishes and then ran the percentages of when you actually got stuff. And it's so far been really true for me and my son. Like once you get to 75, you actually start you go up to a 20% chance of getting a 5-star, and it goes down from there to 90. And neither one of us have ever gotten to 80 before getting a 5-star. But it's fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. I actually take forever to go through the story. I mean, you look around, for a free game, it's actually pretty awesome. You don't have to pay for any of that stuff. You can actually grind it all out. The thing that people pay for, though, is to get enough wishes for constellations. That's one of the ways they get you. Because, like, this is a 5-star character. I'm not likely to get him more than once. So the only way you get these constellations, which are like little added abilities that make them even better, is if you paid for it. And that can get quite expensive. But I can look on some of my 4-star characters. See, I've got one for him. She's actually one of my better characters. But I've gotten her, actually got her today too. So I've gotten 4 of these. Actually, the music is really good. So like with this constellation, she has a skill. Each character has a skill and then like an ultimate. And so this makes her skill better. And then like this, let's see, I think that's her ultimate. And then now it jumps lightning off of it. So it just adds things to it, makes your character stronger. So, I mean, you do want to get constellations, so it's kind of a reason to keep summoning, but 5-star characters, you're just not very likely to get them. So usually they're like constellation abilities, their little add-ons are pretty OP, which, I mean, I think they should be if you have to pay for them really to get them. But like, I can show you. This is fight a little bit. And the reason I keep killing these poor little animals, I can actually cook up the food. I should run into some slimes or something. Music changed, and there's somebody. What the heck? I don't see him. Let's go up here. So like this, if her skill.
Reveal thyself.
Pulls out that bird and starts just shooting people with electrodes. This is her skill. She's a 5-star character, so it's way more powerful than others. But doing those two things at the same time caused an elemental reaction. And so it did way more damage. And that's kind of a big part of the game. Kind of fun. Because if you look at all the characters, she's Electro, she's Ice, Fire, Geo, like Geo, Ice, Electro, Fire, Water. And so they all do something different. So, let me think. If you have Fire and Ice, it does Melt, which doubles the damage. If you do Ice and Electro,
I created another
I forget what
universe.
it's called, but it lowers the enemy's defense by like 20%. If you do Fire and Electro, like I just did, it was Super Conduct, and that does a little
another universe
explosion,
and
it
found
does a
it
bunch more
paradise.
damage.
For I.
And Geo crystallizes, which does extra damage, but also creates little shields. So then you can get little elemental shields too. Wind is another one. Like I have him as Wind right now, but as the main character you can actually change his element. Like she's Wind. And so with Wind, they always do a swirl effect. So anything you throw into the wind gets swirled and it hits more people. And a lot of the characters, they create tornadoes that pull enemies in.
My experiment. Oz, reveal thyself.
This is a kill. And that was a swirl. Just sucked them all in and they all exploded in electricity. In electricity. Nah, it doesn't take too long. If you do get it and want to play, I can join you. But you won't be able to join me until you get a higher world level. So that's the other thing, that the game actually ranks up as you go. Where would I show that? So you get adventure rank. So I'm level 45. Obviously you start at 1. But every so often you world level. Either you just do it automatically or you have to do a challenge to raise your world level. This kind of explains it. But every time your world level goes up, the enemies and everything gets more difficult. So it's a kind of way of scaling. Since everything stays around, you're not going from like one more difficult place to another like other RPGs. So, because if you just started, you won't be able to join me. My world level is too high, but I can join you. Actually, what am I doing? I don't know if you ever played Breath of the Wild, but that's what people compare this the most to. It gets to be a lot of fun. This game literally made its $100 million production cost after 2 weeks of it being released on the PlayStation 4. And overload. That's what Super Conduct does. Oh, I don't want to do this yet. Actually,
teach
I
them
meant...
food. I think food is, it's this.
Yeah. I just didn't know if you played it or not. My son, Jackson, has it, and so he's kind of explained some of the similarities and differences. They are very similar. Kind of the style of game and everything. I need to make something. That's actually why I came here. I want to make one of these at least.
He loves it.
There are a lot of things to keep track of. It does take a minute to get used to. What I just did was resin. And there's certain things. If you look at the top right of my screen. Yeah, somebody just yawned. Who was that? It was either my wife or my daughter. Anyways, the top right, it looks like a little moon. It says 97 of 160. That's how much you can have in a day, 160. And it slowly replenishes. It's like 1 every 8 minutes. But that's how you get certain rewards. Like this is where I just was, and then I went back to the town. And if I do this little battle, it gives me level up material. If I do this one, it gives me money. And then there's domains. Not that one. Let's find one like this. So that's also level up material, but it's for weapons, because you can upgrade your weapons. And so to get those, you do a fight in the domain, and then afterwards you get the reward. But to get the reward, you have to pay for it with the resin. So you can only do so much of it in a day. I guess it's for replayability. You can buy more with those Primo Gems. I just never have. And then they gift you something called original resin, I think, or something else. Anyways, it replenishes it by 60. The 160 got higher because people complained about it. It was 120 before, and the community complained about it enough that they raised it to 160. But I don't know that they'll raise it again. That's probably all they'll do. But it just constantly replenishes, basically. So like I have, what did I say, 97 now. And now I can go, wait, let me just, is there a quicker way? Oh, I haven't done this one yet. I'll just run to it. Nice.
Sure.
I trust you.
Okay, so I'll go do that real quick. I want to get more talent level up material. Or not talent, that's just level up material. Like I said, there's actually a lot of things. It was fun. I think I started 2 months ago. I forgot.
La la la.
Oh, I don't have bow anymore. Oh well.
Yeah.
Here. Or you let him hit you. It's electro counterattack that do a lot of damage when you hit that. It's a lot easier to one-shot him. He heals. So that thing circling will heal, but it also attacks. Ah, and that's a lot of fun. Light the ground on fire and then use your counter.
I will have order.
That's his ultimate. Dropped a meteor on him. Aw, man. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. We can still be able to play together. Whichever system you want to play it on. I know on the computer it's easier to have more than one account because you can sign into Asia, Europe, or North America. So I got that condensed resin just so I only had to do this once. And it's like I'll get twice as much out of it. I do need to do money too. Heals. I should have just made two. Cool.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Yeah, let me know. I can help you out with stuff too. Forget exactly, but I think you have to get to Adventure rank 20 before you can play co-op. So you will have to do a little bit of work to get there. But to do it the fastest, you have to go do the story. I don't know. Just the way I am, I did way more exploring. So you'll start off the game somewhere over here, I think. And so then you make your way, or no, it was up here. That's right, it was up here. So you'll end up following this trail with that little pixie or whatever, Paimon. And you make your way through here, and eventually you're going to get to here. But I just went everywhere. I started going all over the place. I kind of eventually did that, and then I started going everywhere else. This whole area wasn't here before. They just released that yesterday. Then you can't go up here yet, but you can get pretty close. Like you can go through a bunch of this stuff. And I just messed around a lot. So my adventure rank, you still go up when you're getting treasure chests and other things, but it goes a lot faster if you just do the story. Which, I just didn't really care. There's actually still more of the story I haven't finished. I probably should. I'm getting pretty close to the end of it. So one cool thing about this is there's only 2 areas of, I think, 7 eventual. So this all out here that you can't see, it's in the dark, is being developed. So there's 7 elements in the game, and there's basically a place for each element. I don't believe this counts. I think this is just part of Mondstadt, which is this area. So yeah, I mean, they're going to be developing it for a while. They talk about some of the other lands, and I know you can look them up on the website. But I mean, there's a lot to do now. I think so. When you think about gacha games too, it's like, I don't really feel like it's that bad. Like, you can really have fun and just play free. I did throw some money at it, but just mostly because I was like, this is a really good game. I really enjoy it. Let me give you some money.
Now you've got me worked up.
Ah.
La 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 la.
Oh, why'd you shoot me?
Just once more.
Today? No. I track what is what if I want to level stuff up. I think this is today. I need to get some of these handcuffs. Heal. Almost close enough. What is this? Oh, it's the Hydro one. Okay. So if you notice, my resin's gone up a couple just since I've been playing. Even though I used like 40, it went up 2. I'll have 60 pretty soon. What I'm trying to get are these. But doing level 80 takes forever. The problem is, I won't necessarily get this. But I don't care.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Yeah, these domains always have some kind of handicap. I'm trying to think of the right word. Alright, sorry. I'm going to answer my phone real quick.
On, reveal thyself!
Solidify!
No, I didn't even get one. Oh well. Continue.
La la la.
Oz, reveal thyself!
At least I'm getting 3 of those. I might as well do it one more time. And then I'm done. Mm-hmm. I guess I might see if my mining is done.
Life goes on.
still didn't get one. Lame. Time to bounce.
Ad Astra Abyss.
They're not as close.
Try something new at the One-Man restaurant. Listen, let me tell you how.
These bombs, so heavy.
more of those. That's right. More of those. I just need more of these stupid things. Oh, like a bunch more. Rolled on defense, of course. least an elemental mastery. Nice. Got it twice in a row. That's good. No more money. Actually, I can get some.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Oh, yeah. All of it. Crit damage is going up. Oh. Not a ton. Oh, I didn't notice that one in there. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, good. Elemental mastery went up. Sweet.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Oh, I'm getting close. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I gotta level that bad boy up.
What should I tell you how? Not yet. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Anfang's Ironmongers, here to serve.
It's getting better. I should burn that. Ooh. That makes a lot more than I need, huh? Oh man. Oh man, that's way more than I need. Yeah. Well, maybe not today. Maybe the next time. After 40. Yeah, that's like all I got.
Come fish blasting with me? I'll get quick.
Here to serve.